Okay, are we live? Are we live? Yeah, I'm only going to do a short stream tonight because I got other things to do and other things on my mind. I just want to try and get these Kerbals back to try and get some cash. And I want to see if the chat script is working as well. The chat script has got to work. See if there's any more problems with the chat script. Oh, I got to turn on the server. Right, hang on, let me restart that. Restart thing on the outside. Huh? Oh, it's not working at all. Oh, the chat script is not working at all. Great. No. Doesn't work at all. Great. What a waste of... Tools, automatic screen switch that off. Okay, then go back to Kerbal, and then I can turn off Kerbal chat. Great, it doesn't work. I've done all that work on it earlier, now it doesn't work. I've done a lot of work on that, the Kerbal chat, to try and get it to work, and now it doesn't work. I've had enough for today. Today it's just been a day that I can forget. I don't want to forget. I don't know. Anyways, bring these Kerbals back. I think we moved them all, haven't we? No, we haven't moved them yet. Kerbal chat doesn't work. It's quite frustrating. I put enough bloody... Hello, Happy. What happened? What happened? I don't know. I updated my chat script up here. The chat script. To, you know, it shows Kerbal chat. I tried to get it to show players in the viewers in YouTube chat, and so the Kerbals can reference them and take instructions or give feedback on stuff they see in YouTube chat, and that's the bit that never works, and it stopped it working altogether. And when I start the script now, it just gives errors. It's frustrating. I tried to get it to work earlier. Of course, I can only really test it when you're live. You can only really test it when you're live. I don't want to mess with it now. I did enough work on it earlier. And I've had enough today. No, I've just had enough today. Yeah, it's frustrating. I mean, we got plenty of time. I'll just get it working another time. No, because I think it's a good idea. And it'll make chat it'll make the streams interesting if the Kerbals could be referencing or automatically talking to, or seeming like they're talking to people in chat. Yeah, today is a very emotional day for me for different reasons, not just Kerbals, not just Kerbals or Python scripts. Yeah, don't fret. Anyway, the current task is to bring these tourists back and see if we can get some money. I did install a mod where we can take out loans because I'm worried about how much money we have in game. So I installed a mod to take out loans. So I don't know. I assume that we use it down at the Space Center. Yeah, thank you, Happy. Anyway, let's get these Kerbals back. So I'm not going to have a long stream tonight, I don't think. Just maybe an hour or so. Just try and get some money with basic contracts and see if we can get that mod working where you take out loans. Because if we can take out a loan for the Kerbals, a Kerbal loan. Yeah, I mean, I felt the mod was the one way around it and keep it like in-game. You've just finished a KSP session, added some mods. Structural mods or UI mods or... Sorry, I'm just looking at the periapsis down here. That'll do. Because the funds graph up here is really low, isn't it? At least the funds graph works. You had 0 mods before. Okay, you had 0 mods. So I added fixes mods, some graphic mods and planet mods. Yeah, it can enhance the game, especially when it's a game that's not being actively developed. Mods are the one way to improve the game for you, isn't it? Or for everyone, to all players. I mean, I say that I don't like mods very much, but I mean, I still got mods here, and I just installed one today. I mean, science alert. That's brilliant. I find that brilliant. That's really useful. So sad that it was abandoned. It is really sad. Especially when it's how popular it is. I mean, some of the other Kerbal streamers, like EJ, he gets thousands of people watching his streams. It's amazing. It's amazing how popular Kerbal is. You know, there's not much like it, is there? Where teaching you real world physics and orbital mechanics. Yeah, it does look like Kerbin has got rings. So we got some junk up here. We could probably deorbit. The comsats are meant to be equidistant apart. There's 3 of them, but they're not. Minmus crane. Like Minmus crane is actually the launch stage, not the crane itself. So that has to be deorbited. That's an old launch stage, and I think it's not capable of deorbiting itself properly. So we got to deorbit that. So that's junk. So we got some junk in orbit here. Right. Let me just mute for a minute to do my nose. Yeah, KSP2 was really and truly, screwed up. I don't know about KSP clones. I don't know about other ones. I mean, people have come into chat and suggested other games, but I don't really want to check them out. The truth being, personally is I want to play less games, and not get stuck in games, because I'm at an age now where I should not be playing games and concentrating on other things in life. I think I missed out on so much of my life playing games. But yeah, I'm playing games now. Do you know New Horizons, Kitten Space Agency? Yeah, someone mentioned Kitten Space Agency. Some of the KSA devs are on the original. Oh, right, okay. That's nice. That's all right. I might actually check that out if some of the KSP devs are working on KSA. Though I don't know about playing another game, to be honest. Harvester's working on KSA. He was the original. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. He was one of the people who worked on. Yeah, that's a name I recognise. It's very much an early alpha. Is the microphone on? Yeah, the microphone's on. I just coughed and had to mute the microphone. Yeah, I mean, all you need to do now is make a similar game and then just keep developing it, and then you're going to get an audience eventually. Oh yeah, we recovered a bunch of stuff, didn't we? We recovered a bunch of stuff for money. I'm just wondering why there's less things down here. Well, we're going in the drink, are we? Sad they don't have the Kerbal IP though. So ironic, iconic, yeah. Yeah, now the Kerbal IP is owned by a massive mega company. Yeah. We're just trying to make any merchandise or anything of it. They're definitely going for a swim. Yeah, they're definitely going for a swim. I'm waiting. If they get to 1,000, then I'm just popping the chutes. Go on, go on. Pull out, pull out, pull out the dive. Yeah, X. Was there no power? There's no power. Right, so we can't even get the panels out. Excuse me. There we go. Cough, cough. Okay, so we're going to recover from here. It's going to take too long to get the boat out. I'm a bit impatient. They got no signal either, or no crew, or no pilots aboard. That's what it is. No crew control. Where are we? Recover vessel. Let's see how much money we get now. That's 5 tourists. They've just landed on Minmus. Let's give us 29,909 funds. Then we're up to 254. There's tourists. Right, is this the mod? Why is there 2 of them? Why is there 2? Why is there 2? This is the mod. Right, that and that. That? Right. Available funds. Why is there 2 of them? Why is there 2? I don't understand. Did I accidentally install it twice? I don't get it. I don't understand. Let's try the first one. Anyway, should we try a loan amount? Is that 100,000? Right, term. We'll give it maximum loan amount, so 500,000. That'll means we can launch anything there. Might be a bug, yeah, might be a bug. Reputation minus 242, so it's going to destroy our reputation even more. Current APR 20%. What's 20%? Based on reputation. Our reputation is shot because we was trading reputation for money. 10 years, 500,000. Take loan. Loans allowed, not of 1 use. We're only allowed 1 loan, 500,000. May as well just go for the maximum. Take loan. Loan limit reached to your current reputation. Oh, there we go. Our money's gone up. So now we can launch stuff. Right, how many, right, we've got, one needs a suborbital flight and the other one needs an orbit around Minmus. That'll make it harder to get good contracts as well. Well, we just have to pay off the loan and just do it. We'll just have to do one Kerbal wants a suborbital flight, so we'll just give them a suborbital flight. We can take fuel up to the lander and use that for future contracts. You can use this to take fuel up to the thing. Actually, we can go and see if there's any other like suborbital. I mean, the reputations. Yeah, the reputation. Yeah, it'll take a while to build it up again. It'll take a while to build it up. It's just things we have to do. Very VIP. Orbit around. We've already got one going orbiting around Minmus anyway, haven't we? Orbit around Minmus. We can take a second one to orbit around Minmus. Right, we can rescue someone from orbit of Kerbin. We can do that. We could do that tonight. Science data from surface of Minmus. We can do that. Right, science data from orbit of Minmus. It did say orbit of Minmus or landed on Minmus. Science data from surface of Minmus. Right, okay. Science data from surface of Minmus. The flavoured text is hilarious, though. What about explore the sun? That's too far. It would take. Though we've got a craft up here, where is it? It's up there somewhere, that I actually designed for going out of there. But we've got a potato masher, for instance, which can go away from Kerbin's sphere of influence. Problem is, it takes a long time to fill it up with fuel, and you're spending money to go with fuel, and I'm worried about losing stuff out there. There's another thing in orbit here somewhere that can go out there. I believe L32 can go out there as well. What are we looking for? Surface of Minmus. See, now we've got three. Now we've got three down here. Can we take out 3 loads? I swear I only installed this once. Right, anyway. Okay, science data. Right, here we go. We just do a Kerbal observation, crew report. Oh, requires the crew. There you go. Crew report. There you go. Crew report from surface of Greater Flats. Even though they got no science, we can still transmit it, and it'll still say completed. So we've got a bit more cash there. Right, that's done. So the cash has gone up to 800, you see? Lol, what was that flag? Which flag? Which flag? There's a flag there. Oh, it's one of my drawings. One of my drawings. It was on a greetings card drawing. This one, yeah. One of my drawings. So I used to draw. In fact, that a time lapse of me drawing this might actually be on the channel. I think it was the same flag. I think it's the same flag. There might be time lapses elsewhere on the channel of me doing those drawings and working on them, where I'm listening to music and just getting hyper focused. You know, doing my drawings, because I used to sell cards, greeting cards, and I've published an art book. I've published an art book on my drawings. There you go, another one of my drawings. And so they're mostly the same one, because this is the flag I've got on the ferret, the lander I've got, and this is the flag on the side of the lander. So when the crew get out the ferret, it's the flag they use. That's why most of them are the same flags. Right, anyway, let's go back to Space Center. But I've got rid of some of the time lapses that were on the channel as well, because they weren't getting any views and things. Right, where are we? Have we got enough time? What time is it? 23:34. I tell you what, I just use the Australian flag for all my missions. Australia. What is the Australia? Oh yes, the stars and the Union flag in the corner. That's right. Because when I think of Australian flag, the first thing that comes into my head is the Qantas logo. Qantas. QANTS. Queensland and Northern Territories Air Service. Yeah, because my friend who's from Canberra, I made him because I make stuff with I hand sew things like toys and that, and I made him a kangaroo. You know, the kangaroo I made for him was the Royal Australian Air Force logo, the kangaroo in the middle of the roundel. I made him a red one of those as a plushie. I gave it to my friend as a gift. I thought it was really a good thing to do. It's really hard to make though, because I had to push. Yeah, here goes the flag. Yeah, I had to push all the stuffing up into the tail. The tail was getting thinner and thinner. And it just took me a while to. That was the hardest bit, was getting all the stuffing into this kangaroo. Sweet. Right, what are we doing? Let's take this Kerbal to orbit and then just do a suborbital flight. Take some fuel up. Do the suborbital flight. I mean, you could take all those Kerbals up and then deposit them on the land. Take some fuel up as well. So we got Minmus, suborbital, orbit. We've got a Kerbal to rescue as well. Actually, let's rescue the Kerbal because we can get that over and done with in one stream then. Because we can do that now. $72. Because let's rescue this Kerbal then try and get the cash for that. T F5. So we're rescuing Elidan from orbit of Kerbin. F5. Take throttle down. Go. Hello, ship. GD. Good do. Ship. Sheepo. Reminds me of Marrow and Sheepo. That's what's coming into my head. Marrow and Sheepo. There were two cats. There's a comic strip, Marrow and Sheepo, by a comic artist named Unoki. And he had two cat characters, Marrow and Sheepo. So it's Round and Sheepo is tail, because one of them had a round tail, one of them had a long tail. That's Marrow and Sheepo. And originally Marrow and Sheepo was quite violent, like Itchy and Scratchy or something. But later he changed them and made them really friendly. I gotta reboot because I want to apply some updates. Zero day exploit found in it. Alright, go on, yeah, reboot. I'll be here for another 20 minutes or so because I want to try and get this thing. Right, soon a bit, happy. If you're coming back. yeah, the Kerbal chat script wasn't working tonight. Oh, hello, Rose Gold. I'm not going to do a long stream tonight, so yeah, I've got other things in my life at the moment, so I'm just trying to get some money. What I've done this evening is I've installed a mod that gives career loans, so that we've got 500,000 in a loan, because that's a way to deal with the money we got in Kerbal. But for some reason, it's now got 4 squares up here. This mod looks like it's got issues and it keeps spawning squares. I just burped twin. What, you burped to both ends? Oh, you've landed on the moon. Well done, SRSP. So cool. It is cool landing on the moon. It is very cool. Yeah, you are cool. Anyone who manages to land on the moon, it's cool. Honestly, it's such an awesome feeling when you do your first landing. Hi, so cool. I get it. Yeah, the Kerbal chat script was broken tonight. I was messing with it earlier, and now it's broken. Now it's not working. So the Kerbal's chatting is not working. I call it here. Everyone here twin. I haven't made it to the lives because I'm having a rough spot in life. So yeah. You have a random icon, a cat, a unicorn, or whatever SR is. Oh, are you looking at people's icons? Yeah, the icon, because I'm using the chat window in OBS, your icons are really quite small. I can tell that Happy's got a cat staring close to the screen, and Ship seems to have a gear of some sort, but I can't tell what everyone else's icon is. Rose Gold seems to have... It looks like something red with wings holding a pair of glasses, but like, excuse me, your avatars are really small. Your avatars are all really small to me. A rocket? What's a rocket, is it? Yeah. I mean, like I said, the preview, the chat preview in OBS, your avatars are really quite small. I don't know if I can make them any bigger. It's not a gear that if you've heard of. It's a game geometry dash. Geometry dash. No, I haven't heard. It just looks like a 4-pronged gear. Is it? Has Rose Gold got an MLP thing? I'll see when they come back. It is. Oh, it is it? I can't tell. Sorry, all your avatars are too small. I guess if I look at chat afterwards, in YouTube, I might be able to see what your avatars are. What are we doing now? What are we doing? We're in Kerbal. We're going to get a contract to rescue a Kerbal because we need the cash. Extend solar panel. Turn the light on. Extend. Turn the light on. Space, RH, R again, then rotate, and we're free. F5. Goodbye, SR. Going, are you? Gonna hang out with friends later, man. All right, see you, SRSP. The shuttle crashed into the Earth at 98 meters per second. Rip 4 Kerbals. It's part of playing Kerbal ship. Poor Kerbals. Their lives will be remembered. Crashed into Kerbin. We understand. Yeah, Kerbin was just in the way. That's all. The planet just got in the way. Poor Kerbals. Right, what are we doing? We're looking for there's the derelict there. So set as target. We've got to rescue a Kerbal, and just took this contract just to what's it called? Get some cash. Right, the inclination node closest to apoapsis is there to send in, so we've got to ascend in burn. Excuse me. Up to that point. I lost all my science because I didn't transfer it before it landed. Now I'm sad. Oh. Science. You know, that's something that if the chat script worked, because it's broken tonight for some reason, I was messing with it earlier. The chat script we had up here the other day, it's not working now. And one of the things the Kerbals actually say is they're meant to be able to state how much science is on board. But I've got problems with the script and it's not working. Right. Oh, yeah, I'm getting tired myself, and I got other things in my life at the moment as well. Strange names, everyone's here. So cool, sad. Okay, there we are. Right, the periapsis there is lower than the periapsis there. Yeah, so we'll do a retrograde burn at the apoapsis and lower the periapsis. Twin names everyone has here. Oh, you're all confusing me now. Is Sad supposed to be my evil twin? Yeah, happy Sad. Happy, joy. Excuse me. Happy Sad shop. Yeah, there's a shop on High Street in my town, and one half was a balloon shop, sell balloons and party things, and the other half was a funeral director's. And it was the Happy Sad shop. People called it the Happy Sad shop. No, it's just Numo Ultra Microscopic Eco Volcanoconiosis. Huh? And I can't even pronounce the whole of Llanfair Golf. Do you not know what? No, I don't. New mono ultra micro. Yeah, whatever that is. Sounds like a bad illness. I am coughing on stream tonight, and that's not what you're referencing, is it? So, so it's like pneumono, like one lung, micro, small, scope cilio, like cilia, which are in your intestines. Volcano, no idea. Coniosis, No idea. No, that's worse ship. I can't. That's worse. That's worse. Sorry. No me ano ultra micra. Sakepic. Siliocha cano. Conna eosis. Are you a medical student now? Volcano is volcano. It comes from breathing volcanic ash. Hello, Cryptic. Yeah, jet engines are no good at breathing volcanic ash either, let alone your lungs. So volcanoes. So it's like the disease you get when you. Oh, okay. So you breathe volcanic ash. Yeah, don't breathe volcanic ash. It's not good for you. BDXH, wasn't it? BDXH. The 747 and had a 4-engine shutdown by flying through a volcanic ash cloud. I've seen the aircraft at Cardiff because the aircraft was later owned by European Air Charter after British Airways, and I've seen it at my local airport. That's what we're going to say. Dang. Yeah, the aircraft was broken up in Bournemouth, and its sister ship, which was owned by European Air Charter BDXI, was broken up at my local airport. You probably don't have, since you aren't scared of these hippopotamonotros monstros equipidaliophobia. Interesting. Fear of long words. I mean, I haven't learned how to pronounce the whole of Llanfire PG yet. I know lots of people can do it. Llanfire PG is the place in North Wales, just on Anglesey or Ynys Môn, which is got a long place name, and everyone just calls it Llanfire PG. Llanfire Pwllgwyngyll. Yeah, I mean, once you know the rules, isn't it? Once you know the rules, like what happens, what goes where, I suppose you can pronounce stuff. Well, it's a bit off centre, but I think we got enough torque to bring that down. Is that the lake? Is it in Canada or something? Yeah. Yeah. That place. That place. Learning IPA is a big help. So what's that? The things that'll help you with pronunciations, is it? The words that help you pronounce, yeah. Right, that cabin is off centre. Do you think we've got enough torque to bring it down like that? I think we do. I think we do. The International Phonetic Alphabet. That's what I wrote before. Oh, that's what IPA stands for. So it's not India Pale Ale. I see Massachusetts. Or how? Oh, I see Massachusetts. So how do you spell it? Okay, right, it's in Massachusetts. So it's not Canada. Right, yeah. With Rose Gold was here the other day. I was trying to remember all the U.S. states. So Massachusetts, and above that you've got Maine Avenue, and then you've got New Hampshire, Vermont. I'm just thinking that area, Connecticut. Just trying to think of when Rose Gold was here, and I was on about the states. Massachusetts, yeah. I can't either. Yeah, you can't. I can't spell it. Mass, M-A-S-S, or what's the two-letter code? Is M-S maybe or M-A? Because that's the thing I don't know about US states is the two-letter codes. I don't know the two-letter codes. Like PA is Pennsylvania, NH New Hampshire. What's Vermont? Like VA is Virginia, and West Virginia is WV. You only have 6. They have a lot of states, don't they? They have a lot of states. Yeah, they have a lot of states. Yeah, see, happy comes from a place that's as big as the United States, and they've only got 6. 6. Hang on. Right. Pronounce Numano Ultra Microscopic Silico Volcano Coniosis. Well, there you go. It's Numano Ultra Microscopic Silico Volcano Coniosis. Yeah. I don't even know what viceregal nightmare. 50 states. Just looking at the predicted orbit shrinking, but yeah. Did you know that each state in Australia has a governor appointed by the king on the advice of the state premier? Imagine if the king had to sign off 50 governor appointments. Are French fries or chips? Both. French fries are both fries and chips. Chips. I can accept them being fries because they're fries, and chips. See, I've been thinking about this recently, actually, because it's like crisps are chips in the States, and yet they're more likely to be chips off a spud, a potato, and so maybe chips is a better word, so they can be both. No, they are fries. Sorry, my American took over. I'm eating French fries right now. You fried the French. No, they're chips, and so are crisps. They're also chips. Everything is chips. Chips all the way down. All the way to the microchips. Happy, sad. Let's not get too far into politics, but as a country, I'd still like to go to the States and look at some of the sites. I'd like to go to Australia as well and go and look at the sites and go drive around Australia. So one of my ambitions is to drive around the United States and go to different cities every day and seeing the landscape. I'd like to do the same with Australia as well. Well, Australia, I think, would be more difficult because you've got vast distances. Well, with nothing. But it's possible to go around the whole of the outside of Australia because I know my friend did it. Good point. I don't like politics, to be honest, so I'd just say none. Yeah, because once politics comes into chat, it can really degrade the chat in the channel, can't it? I've been to 48 states. Wow, ship. Nice. I've been to 4 out of 6. Yeah, I've been hardly anywhere in my country because can't really afford it. Well, I've been to England. I went to Ireland once. Right, how much money? We didn't get much money from that. We'll bring the launch stage back. Guess which 2 you haven't been to? Alaska and Hawaii? Alaska and Hawaii, yeah. Nah. Washington and Oregon. Only one of those is correct. Well, Alaska's difficult to get to. Hawaii would be an awesome place to visit. into those. Right, let me just look at the periapsis and make sure we don't overshoot. Right, there we go. What other states are you likely to have not been to? What other states have you likely not been to? Texas. Alaska trip in the summer. Oh, wow. Yeah. Cool. Which one out of Alaska and Hawaii have you been to? So what state haven't you been to? It's probably something you really won't get, like Florida or something. Hawaii. California. California. Yes, California. Okay. So California, and it's to the east of California is Nevada, and then to the east of that you've got Utah, and then California and Alaska. If you can, don't go. Whip. I'm trying to get to all 50 states. Yeah, I'd love to go to all 50 states, though I wouldn't mind. If I had to miss one state out, it would be Alaska, probably. The Australian states. Give me a minute. I don't know Australian states. So you've got Northern Territories and Queensland, New South Wales, the western bit, Western Australia. Been there in Victoria, yeah. New South Wales, and I'm from Old South Wales. Old South Wales. The original. OG South Wales. Excuse me. Yeah, I was looking at air museums. I got air museums list on Google Maps, and I got loads in the States, but there's a few in Australia as well. Like there's one in the south of Australia next to a large lake, and it's got a whole consolidated Catalina in this small air museum in the middle of Australia next to a lake. And it's one of only two and a half, consolidated Catalinas which are still around that don't have the landing gear on them. They're the pure flying boats ones. I haven't been to Northern Territories, but it's not a state, so I didn't think I could count it. But I haven't been to Western Australia either, so there's one on the other state I haven't been to. Yeah, like I was saying, there's this small air museum in Australia. It's got the only complete, I think it's the only complete, or one of only two complete non-amphibious Catalinas. And it just looked like a really interesting museum, a small one. It's just surprising how it's in the centre of the country and not on the coast or somewhere. Can you guess the final state? Not hard. So we've got Victoria, New South Wales, Northern Territories, Western Australia, Queensland. What's the other one? Is it the bit in the centre? Centre bit. I'll know it if you tell me it. South Australia. Okay, South. Okay. South Australia. Is that it? Is that it? South Australia? That's the other one I haven't been to. Oh, okay. So is that in the centre in the south where Woomera would be? You know, playing Kerbal Space Program, you got space rockets because you got Woomera, where was it the Black Knight the rocket was launched from? Black Arrow, sorry, Black Arrow. Black Knight was another rocket. Black Arrow. Yeah, that's where it is. Woomera. Because there's a small rocket park in Woomera. So you've been to Victoria, New South Wales, Queensland and Tasmania. See, I got to go to Tasmania. I got family in Tasmania. And I'd love to go to Tasmania. Quite a bit expensive to go there, though. And they're not even in Hobart either. They're in a place called St. Helens, which is way up in the sticks. In the bush. Guess what country I'm describing? A place shaped like a boot. Hang on. Italy. Living museum, ancient civilization, place where food's brass clear love language, culture that sings, gestures, celebrates. Italy. Italia. That was too easy. Give me a minute. Alright. Another guessing game. Yeah, this engine is a bit heavy. So I've been to France. I've been to Japan twice. I went, visited a few places there, a few prefectures. Guess what country I'm describing? Okay. Go for it, Happy. A vast northern land of forests, frozen lakes, Canada. Resilient people who find warmth in traditions, music and bright cities rising from the snow. It could be Finland. Norway. My first thought was Canada. Least developed country outside of Africa. You can walk to for it from us. Least developed country outside of Africa. You can walk to it from Australia and has one of the most famous heads of state. It's Finland. So what's Happy describing now? Least developed. So it was Finland ship. Okay. So my first thought was Canada, wasn't it? Finland came second. Least developed PNG, Papua New Guinea. You can walk to it from Australia. Oh, it's Australian territory out there, is it? There's a message redacted there. Oh, it's a Finland you redacted. Okay. Finland. I've been to Finland, but I didn't leave the airport. I was changing flights. Oh, I didn't. There's me concentrating on chat, and I didn't pop the chutes. All right, never mind. My fault. I didn't pop the chutes. I think it should be F in chat now, isn't it, for the stage? Keep quizzing me. I got this. Yeah. I was going to end now because I was only going to keep going for about an hour. Oh, we're an hour and 6 minutes. We can try and do something else. We can recover another module from orbit. We can do these recovery modules, recover components. That'll give us some cash, won't it? Where is it? Recover. Oh, come on. Where is it? Is it in orbit? Could we recover it? Look at low Kerbin orbit, right? Low Kerbin orbit. Low Kerbin orbit, right. The water in the Torres Strait is shallow enough to walk through. Oh, you can walk through it, is it? Is it really that shallow? The northernmost Torres Strait island. Does anyone have advice for high altitude air breathing flight? I don't know. I haven't really done much with it. I mean, give me a new quiz, cat guy. Because when it comes to aircraft, like there's all sorts of intakes, aren't there? Because when you need high altitude flight, can we open an aircraft? I'm guessing just either more intakes or supersonic intakes for when you're traveling fast, because you've got supersonic intakes for traveling fast, and you've got other intakes for traveling. What is the oldest coin still used? I don't know. Got that there. And you got that intake on the bottom. What are these? You've got little rocket engines on the side. What was I doing here? What was I doing with this? Penny? No. Dang. Oh, it's got a thing on the bottom. Let's not have Kerbal in this and try and fly it. Landing gear needs to be moved. Hang on, I'm missing chat now. Has the same Denar has to be the same size composition. No, really tough one. Nacelles work covered. 1 yen coin, 5 yen coin. I've got yen on my desk in front of me. I've got a Gojuyen. I got a Gojuyen and a Goen. I got a Goen coin right in front of me, a 5 yen coin on my desk. Right in front of me. Let's see if I can read the year on it. No, it says Nihon Koku. And it's got Nen for year. Oh, but I think it's got no numbers I recognise, but I've actually got a Goen coin, a 5 yen coin on my desk. A Swiss 10 Rappen, I don't know what that is. Another quiz. You know what? This is a good idea. We could have the Kerbals stating questions in chat. Hang on. I might give that some thought, actually. Might give that some thought. 5. I don't know what I was doing with these rocket engines. Right, hang on. Put them there and put that there. Right, F5. I'm setting trim. There's no Kerbals on board. Throttle up. Release the brakes. What's common link between British 5p, the Australian 10 cents, and the Gambian? They must be the same size, I reckon, because the 5p is tiny. The 5p has always been tiny. The only thing smaller really is like the US cent and the what's it called, the Euro cent coin is really smaller than the 5p. But the 5p is like a 1 yen coin, but a 1 yen coin is thinner than a 5p. Same metal. Okay. Because they're all small. So Australian 10 cents. Same weight, same size. Funny, the old 5p was bigger. The old 5p from the 70s and 80s is bigger, and it was possible to glue 2 of them together and put them in change machines and get £1 out. So they changed the 5p to the size of the 5p. They got the same picture on them or something, maybe. Yes, the old 5p is the exact same size as the Australian 10 cents and 25 Butut coin, a hint. Butut. Right, let's try these rocket engines and see what I was trying to think of with these rocket engines. Oh, they don't even work. They don't even work. camping history. They need monoprop. Well, there's my problem. This is an old machine. This isn't something I built new. Well, there you go. They need monoprop. Of course, monopropellant derived. No wonder. Thank you, Happy. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. We'll just land this embarrassing machine now. We'll land it, even though we've got full fuel. Because I was just going through random machines just then, which I got. Alright, let's try and land this thing. Based in the old British shilling. Well, shillings are before my time. I'm gonna have a high landing speed if we got all this fuel aboard. More quiz, more quiz. Once I landed, I'm gonna end the stream because I've got other things to do tonight. Okay. I think. I only wanted to do a short stream tonight. I mean, I wanted to test the Kerbal chat script, but it doesn't work. Australian shillings are still legal tender, are they? Because we used to have like shilling coins or 2 shilling coins back in the 80s, which were the same size and shape as a 10p coin, the old 10p coin, and they were legal tender as 10p's, I believe. What was the first consumer version of Windows based on the NT kernel? It would be Windows NT. But then that's the enterprise one. It would be 2000 then, but 2000 was aimed at businesses. So XP was also based on NT, but that came later. Because Windows ME was a 9X thing. Windows XP. Because 2000, I suppose, although you could buy 2000 as a consumer, because I used Windows 2000, it was really a business operating system, I guess, because 2000 came out way before XP. So, because 2000 was aimed at businesses. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're way too fast, way too fast. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop. I don't want to go around again. I don't want to go around again. Go this wing area. And that's... There you go. That's cool. That's how you stop a plane. We recovered all that fuel anyway. Right, so we need thuds. Thuds on the side, is it? What part of the CPU allows for virtual memory addresses to be translated into physical addresses? That's beyond me. Part of a CPU allows virtual memory addresses to be translated into physical addresses. Maybe that's more like it. There you go, that's what we need. Anyway, I think I'm going to go now because I got things to do. But what part of a CPU allows for virtual memory addresses to be translated into physical addresses? The memory manager, memory module. Because didn't memory management used to be on the motherboard, and it was transferred to the CPU and later CPUs? Used to be part of Northbridge, maybe. MMU, memory something unit, memory management unit. Okay. Anyway, thanks for the questions. It's been enjoyable. Anyway, we have to do it some other time. I'm going to take a break now because yeah, thank you for the laughs tonight because yeah, I needed it. I'm going to take a break now. So I haven't got automatic scene switchers turned on. So let me turn on automatic scene switcher so you can have cat pictures. Yeah, there we go, cat pictures. All right, thank you for being here tonight, everyone. Right, happy ship. Cryptic came in. Who else? Rose Gold was here shortly for a short bit. I'm scrolling up to see who else chatted. Yeah, Rose Gold Photography was here. SRSP was here. Okay, sorry if I've left anyone out. Yeah, okay, hopefully. Yeah, thank you, Happy. Thank you, Cryptic. And good night, good morning is what